Hello, fellow detectorists. Yes, I'm back out again. Now, it is the 28th of October. It's my usual Saturday. I'm here for the usual amount of time. And wherever you are in the UK, I really hope you got over last weekend's floods. I know a lot of places are still flooded. We did have some quite bad floods here, but it's not too bad on the fields at the moment. They're obviously quite wet. It's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. So, of course, last weekend I didn't come out. That was impossible. The 2 or 3 weekends before that I didn't come out either because of weather or certain things going on. But the video you're about to see today is going to be a collection of video clips from permission number 1 and permission number 2. Literally over the few weeks or 3 or 4 weeks before that, and obviously today. And I've had a couple of nice finds today already. You'll see those shortly. But it's 11:15 now, so I'm going to carry on and we'll see what else we find. I'm using 2 programs on the WS6, the general program with the high tone, 2 tones on the general program, with the high tone is toned up to 881. And I'm using WS mono as well, because that's very similar to my old Gold Max Power program. That's using 3 tones. And the high tone on that I've turned up to 881 as well, because I like the high tones. And that's basically it. I haven't made any other changes. Shouldn't need to really in these conditions. Stuff should be jumping out the fields. But we'll carry on. We'll see what else I find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. Our first find is part of a crotal bill, quite a small one actually. Would like to have seen this in one piece. It's got quite a nice pattern on it, but it's only a fragment. But that is our first find. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find, and it is a coin. Well, I say a coin, it's a trader's token. It's quite a nice one actually. I do like finding these. But there you can see it. Look, there's some kind of a shield on there. There is writing going around the outside, but I can't quite read it. But it's quite nice on the other side too. You can see there, and the date at the bottom actually is 1758, so that's lovely. That's in quite good condition actually for one of these traders tokens. Brilliant. I do like finding these. Lovely. 1758 as well. How about that? Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got another find. This is just a quick one. Got another button here with the anchor on it. It's weird, like I said before. I always used to see people finding buttons with anchors on, and I never used to find them on permission number 1. But I keep getting them now. And that's after 5 or 6 years, 6, 7 years, maybe longer. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got another find, and this time it is definitely a coin. Everybody will probably recognise this. You see the big thick banding around the outside? That is a cartwheel penny, of course. 1797, George III. I think they only issued these 1 year, seem to think. But yep, there we go, gave me a really good signal. It's happened in the 90s, as you can imagine. Right, we'll carry on. I think I'm going to switch to a different field in a moment, but we'll go for a little while longer in this one. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got another find here. It's quite an interesting one. It's that. Now, I should imagine that's an old book strap. I'm guessing that's probably what that is. It's nicely decorated. Lovely. Anyway, we'll carry on and see what the next one is. Here we go, folks, we've got another find, and I haven't had one of these for a while. A thimble, and I think this one's quite old because the indentations in it are quite big. It's nice to see it in one piece, undamaged, apart from that little bit there. Lovely. Let's carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got another find, and it's come from just down here, and it is another coin. Quite a thin one this time, I can't make out much on it. Just vaguely see a bust on there. It could be a George II, something like that. It's quite thin. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and it is 1/2 of, I think, a little medieval key, post-medieval probably, but I'm thinking that that is the handle half of a tiny little key. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and yes, it looks like we've got a hammered coin. As As you can see there, look, still in the mud clod. I don't know what it is. Lovely. That's nice. Not quite sure what it is at the moment. I should imagine it's one of the Edwards, I would have thought. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Lovely. Here we go, folks. Our first little find today is this. It's not much, but it is interesting. It's got like a pin on the back and a couple of eyes on this end. What's left of a little iron pin, I think, would have gone across in there. So what this would have, I should imagine that would have been stuck in leather. Possibly something like that, and this would have been a little hanger, I would guess. Never seen anything looking similar to that before. Anyway, we'll carry on. That's our first little find today. Bye for now. Here we go, folks. We've got our next little find, and it's really nice. It's probably one of the nicest little, it's a buckle, but it's probably one of the nicest little buckles I think I've ever found. Tiny ones. Here it is, look. It's still got its pin, and the pin actually is made, looks like it's made from the same material as the buckle. That's really nice. I'm guessing that would be either medieval or late medieval, to say the least. How about that? That's lovely. It's completely flat on the bottom, but decorated really nice on the top. Brilliant. I do like finding nice buckles. Lovely. It's our second find of today, that is. Anyway, let's carry on. Here we go, folks. We've got our next find, and this is quite a nice one. You don't get these come up very often, but I believe this is a little coin weight. That's a really nice little find. I like finding these because you can usually find out what they are coin weights for. Now, I'll have to look this up see if I can't find out what it is. There's probably people out there now who know what this is straight away, but I'm not so clued up on my coin weight, so I would have to look this one up. But hopefully in a moment in the video you will see an answer to what this is. That's lovely. Like I say, sometimes it could be harder to find one of these than actual find a coin. Anyway, we'll carry on. Bye for now. Here we go, folks, we've got our next find, and it's a strange one. It's a piece of lead, but it's been formed into a long rectangular sort of shape, square shape block, whatever you want to call it. It could be a gaming piece, possibly Roman. I know sometimes they used to just sort of mould bits of lead together to put in like slingshots and stuff like that at one time, but it's definitely been formed by somebody, I should imagine, a very long time ago. I thought I'd show that. I've had a few bits of lead, but usual sort of small flat bits, but that's definitely something unusual. Anyway, we'll carry on. Here we go, folks. Just had our next find, and it's quite a nice one. It looks like I've got a cut half. Lovely. That gave me 61. I've been waiting to see what the next hammered coin that I find, what kind of signal it gives me, just purely for reference. But that gave me 61, so, and that is a cut half, and I can see already, I think that it's avoided long cross. Yeah. Lovely. And that should be around Henry III, I would guess. Brilliant. That's great. Anyway, let's carry on. Bye for now.